Yes, you read the title right. We are going to discuss strategy of toppers. This particular strategy every topper use but won't tell you. And personally, I use this particular plan of action to get through my JEE exams. This strategy helped me and I am pretty much sure this strategy will help you as well. So without further ado, let's start. But first of all, let me tell you the most important thing. Slap those people in the face who says that you will not be able to clear this exam, because I know that you can do. You just need a little push that I am going to give you right now. But if you are saying to yourself right now that maybe yes, they are right, I can't do it. Hi, I am Manav and you are watching Prior Self, and this is what we do. We prioritize our future self. If you want to achieve a better future, if you want to achieve your peak performance, if you want to prioritize your future self, make sure you start your journey right now by subscribing to this channel. I know that I am not the first person to tell you this, but there are so many examinations out there to get ourselves into college. NEET is there, JEE Mains is there, JEE Advanced is there, UPSC is there. Similarly, like these, so many exams are there, and each and every exams has a certain topper. They are pretty close right now. So should we panic and let go so that we can fail these exams, or we can use the topper strategy to get a better score? We might be getting a certain score through which we are satisfied enough, but I believe that you can do more. And to push yourself further, you need to follow topper strategy, because that will get you to the point where you want to be. Each and every year we see these students who get 100 percentile marks, AIR 1. Meanwhile, we are just sitting there eating popcorn and thinking, how the hell they do that? Well, I call this strategy of legends that I am going to tell you. This will include certain tips that you need to follow so that you can get through your exam, you can perform well in your exams. Well, this video is not only for those people who have attempted thousands of papers and ready to give exams, but also for those who have just completed their course and are just getting average marks. And first of all, not to all the students, this is your chance, you can do it. First tip is to increase your concept vocabulary. Now, vocabulary word comes when we talk about a certain language. By deciding how big vocabulary we have, we say that more knowledge of that particular language we have. Similarly, I think that practicing from 5 different books of same topic using same formula over and over again is quite dumb. But on the contrary, what we should do is that we should focus on 5 different concepts or 5 different forms a question can be asked to you. Second tip is to kidnap higher scores of chunks. Have you ever noticed that some topics have more weightage in exams than other topic? We might notice that in our examination paper, some topics have more weightage than other topic. Some topics will give you up to 20 marks to some topics that won't even come in your exam. So who do you think more wiser is? The person who is trying to focus on the bigger part, or the person who is trying to focus on the smaller part and trying to cover each and every ridiculous topic in that? This logic also works while attempting questions. If you have a choice between a 4-marker question and a 1-marker question, what question would you choose? Mention that in the comment box down below. Third tip is to set standard. STANDARD, standard. I don't know if I said that spelling correctly, but if I did, please give me a like. One thing I want you to know is that this is not relative to someone else. Most of the time we compare to our friends, our other fellow students, how they are practicing, how they are approaching their exams. But I want you to assure yourself that the most important thing is to competing with yourself. Now you have to decide how should you approach your exams. If your friends are starting examinations with physics, is it really a good choice for you, or could you score more through chemistry? Choice is up to you. You have to practice yourself and you have to determine what is best for you. You need to decide what are the areas you have to work upon. You need to focus on time management as well. And also, while practicing, always evaluate yourself how well you are remembering a particular formula or a chemical equation. Also, when I was talking about having a certain standard, I was also expecting you to expect a rank out of yourself. If you are expecting a certain rank, you know that for that particular rank, you have to score this much amount of scores. You have to score maybe 200 marks out of 300 to get to the rank where you are right now. Now you just need to work a little bit harder to score more than that marks. Fourth and the final tip that I want to give you is that know how to attack your exams. Personally, I believe that while attacking an exams, always eat the dessert first. Which subject out of that three topics do you like? Do you like physics more? Do you like chemistry more? Do you like mathematics more? If you like chemistry more and you are confident that you can do chemistry more easily than maths, but maybe you like different flavor and you think that you are good in maths, approach with the maths first. We are setting a comfort level right here because we know that when we are working on our favorite subjects, we tend to score more rather than that stupid subject that makes you dizzy. And so, as to build confidence in the first sight, you need to eat dessert first. These were all the tips that I wanted to give you in order to top an exams. I don't know if you will be able to top an exam, but if you work pretty hard, you will be able to do it. More or less, you will be at a better position as compared to the position few days back. I hope you really learned something new today through this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by liking this video. Comment down your favorite part of this video. Also mention down what exam you are preparing for right now. Also, if you know someone who is working so hard to crack that entrance exams, make sure you share this video to them as well. Also, make sure to remember one more thing, that these exams are just not only evaluating your conceptual knowledge but also your time complexity management as well. UPSC, JEE, NEET, these are just mind games, and if you learn how to play these mind games, you are going to win these games. Peace out.